Hello there. I think yeah, okay, we're recording. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna basically show you text game, right? I want to make this really quick video because there's a couple like men they don't know how to communicate with women. We're talking about like 25, 30 plus men, and I wanted to show you a specific real conversation. And in this specific topic, I want to make it quickly. It's gonna be like how to set the date, right? Because at the end of the day, what we want is to create a one-on-one interaction in person with the special lady, and that you're curious about. And I want to show you a specific real example. So let me share my screen right here because it's gonna be a little bit more easier for you to understand what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can do like this, right? So obviously, 1 second here. Obviously, I censored the real details around, but it's gonna be like the real information and how's the chatting, how I chat, what is the main key, the main keys, the main concept. Because before, a couple like years back in the days, years ago, when I was super confused about women, I didn't know how to fucking communicate and everything. This shit was fucking frustrating. I was super frustrated. So this, I hopefully this is gonna be helpful for you. So I will give you context. This specific girl was from a cold approach. From a cold approach, right now, this girl is from Serbia. And I was like walking around. I saw her in a bus stop, basically waiting for the traffic light, right, to keep walking. And I just grab my balls, go there, and start talk to her. I don't remember my opening. I think like my opening, hey, excuse me, do you speak English? I have an important question for you. You look super confident. What makes you confident? Or like that jacket makes you confident, whatever. She jiggles. And from there, I start like reading her and also figuring out how open she was to have a conversation with her. So the conversation was around like 10 minutes. Conversation was super friendly, super open, super positive, sweet. I like that. So here's the thing. This is a pro. Okay, I will give you this pro tip at the end. So basically, I start this right here. I was to start having the conversation. So I was okay. Did you get safe to your cave with the Yetis? How fun was your trip back home? Okay, you need to learn this. This is context because the jacket, like the her coat, was basically like a. She looked like a bear, like the animal, like a bird. So I was like teasing her, you look like a bird, not because you're pretty and you look like a bird, you can talk in perfect English or perfect Serbian, whatever. She was jiggling her. So this is context. Something that I really suggest you to do and start doing is every time when you open the conversation after an approach or after a short interaction, never say, hey, how are you? Hello, hi. No, don't be gay. Don't be weak. Don't be average guy. Don't be like an average man. All the time, your opener must activate an emotional trigger, and you can have this adding context, like a inner joke that you did in the first interaction, you name it, right? So that was my joke, like, hey, you look like a bear. And I started teasing her, did you get safe to your cave with the Yetis? Because I was also joking about that she lives with the Yetis, because it's pretty cold up there. And she was taking a bus for to get to her town, a couple like 40 minutes from their city. So okay, perfectly. I did, always fun. What about you? Do you party? Do you have fun? That was a context because we were talking about parties in the city, what to do in the city, places to go, activities to do, whatever. So I immediately sent her the picture because in my approach I managed the situation to take a selfie with together, so I can remind her how fun was our interaction in case that she's busy or she forgets how fun was our conversation, right? So I sent her the picture. Ta ta ta. Okay, maybe you dress like a bear. Exactly. Again, the fucking joke. You have a pretty smile. We should hang out for a coffee so you can teach me Serbian. What day and time is good for you? Okay, so this is like fucking 101 dating psychology or like a social skill psychology. Every time that you want to get a date, you never mention the word date. Never do this. Never do this. This is like a fucking foundations. Never mention the word date. Why? Because in my experience and in my perspective, is every time it's quite similar to the situation where you're about to buy something. You want to buy a car, you want to buy a phone, you want to buy something, and you are sold. You want to buy it, and the salesman tell you something. Okay, perfect, absolutely. It's gonna be super easy for you. We just need your sign in this contract. When you hear that, all your resistance and your defense go up. A contract, what about that? I don't want any contract, whatever. So it's the same shit in psychology when you mention the word date, because date, you don't know what type of like experiences, right, she has in her brain with the word date. Maybe she have bad experiences. Also, it's like a really big commitment, like, hey, I don't want to fucking date. It's gonna be too much pressure, expectations, you name it. So never mention the word date. You're gonna mention something. Hey, we should hang out. Hey, you look fun. Let's hang out. Let's have a tea or coffee, or let's share a conversation. Let's take a walk in the park. Let's something. And never ask, hey, do you like? No. Or would you like? No. Always assume that she wants. Always assume she wants, because that's going to be way more masculine from your side, way more assertive, concise. That's really attractive. So always assume that she's attracted to you. And if she's not, trust me, she will communicate that to you. So that's easy, right? So, okay, I fucking pitched the date offer or the proposal, basically, right? Ta-ta-ta. Sorry for the late reply. I had an exam today. What about any time, any day after January 7? I have some things to finish. Okay, so this is pure logistics. She say yes, but we need to figure out logistics. So now I need to figure out logistics. I asked for the WhatsApp number. She rejects the WhatsApp number. I say I only use WhatsApp for close friends. We can make plans here. So this is really depends of the culture, or also like how open and how interested uh, is basically, yeah, how interested is in you. So don't take it personal. There's so many ways to like ramifications to play about it here, but I didn't take personal. Okay, we can hang out. I can play with this for sure. For faster communication, we work with this. Perfect. And that's it. And after that, we continue the chat. Still haven't got this date. Maybe I will, maybe not. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's volumes game. The main thing I wanted to share with you and to show you is how I propose the date, and how basically should a text game, how a good text game looks like. It's not about share your hobbies. Hey, what do you think about God and about life and the existence in this human experience? Nah, all that shit is date material. You want to get good conversations in person, no in chat. In text game, in chat communication, the only thing you want to do is to get her in person. So yeah, basically that's all the video. If you have any specific requests or questions or whatever, text me on my Instagram. It's gonna be way faster communication there. Normally I check my messages. Yeah, hope this helped. Have a wonderful day.